Hey everyone, welcome back to the Deep Dive.
Great to be here.
Today we're stepping into, well, a really enchanting world. One that kind of challenges how we think about being different, about destiny.
Yeah.
What if the things that make us feel like outsiders are actually, the key to something much bigger?
That's pretty much the core question in The Faeries of Willow tribe by Bella Moon, isn't it?
Exactly.
And this isn't just like a simple fantasy tale. It really digs deep into identity, belonging, and how we're all connected to the earth.
Mother Earth, yeah. The source calls it the sacred circle of life.
It does, a powerful idea suggesting everything's linked.
So our mission today, unpack the wisdom in this story. We're following a fairy, Cheyenne, who feels like a total misfit.
A freak, she calls herself.
Right, but she discovers this essential role she has, and it even connects to a real-world activist, which is fascinating.
Absolutely. It's about rethinking what belonging truly means. So should we dive into Cheyenne's world?
Let's do it, Willow. It's described as a lovely land, right? Everyone else seems happy.
Seems happy, yeah. But Cheyenne, she feels out of place, like a stranger in her own home.
And you can see why. The description of her is so specific. She's itsy-bitsy tiny,
Yep.
smaller than a firefly.
With 2 legs and magical wings. But it's her skin.
Yeah, the skin, not dark, not olive, not fair, but covered in these strangest of dark spots, especially on her face.
Which is just a huge contrast to the other fairies in Willow tribe, the beautiful ones.
Golden hair, blue eyes, fair skin.
Exactly. Even their wings have the same patterns. Cheyenne thinks they seem fragile and slightly smaller than her.
Which just makes her feel even more different. She literally thinks she's a fairy freak.
It's that feeling, isn't it, where something unique about you just feels wrong. She remembers seeing spots on an Appaloosa pony and thinking they were oddly wonderful.
But on her, strangely odd. It really captures that internal struggle.
It really does. That deep need to belong. And often we see our differences as flaws, which leads to feeling isolated.
And it's that isolation that pushes her towards someone unexpected.
Right. She meets Sequoia, a huge tree, a standing person, the chief of all green and growing ones, ancient, rooted.
Only moving with the wind and rain.
Mhm.
And Sequoia sings to her, knows her name.
Knows her name, which is huge for Cheyenne. She hesitates, remembers, don't talk to strangers.
Like we're all taught.
But she's curious. And that recognition, when her own tribe barely acknowledges her difference, it's powerful.
It must be. And this meeting also highlights her own uniqueness, right? Her wings.
Oh yeah, her wings are incredible. See-through, shinier than the others. She can fly higher.
And they change color, like
Yeah.
capture the rainbow.
Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo. They shift with the light, the weather, the moon, even her moods. The source says they give her strength and make her feel extra special at times.
So there's a hint that maybe her difference is special.
Definitely. And this huge sequoia tree, the only one like it there, and tiny Cheyenne, the fairy freak, they become forever friends.
Like they'd always known each other.
Yeah. But Sequoia holds back her own story, why she's rooted there, leaves Cheyenne wanting answers.
And Cheyenne's so drawn to Sequoia, she even skips the day's end celebration.
Which shows how isolated she feels from her own fairy tribe, really.
That need for understanding, for acceptance, it just keeps building.
It does. We see the Willow tribe gathering every morning, thanking Grandfather
The
Sun.
big ball of fire in the sky gives life, helps grow food.
And Mother Earth dances around him. It's this beautiful picture of, harmony and community.
But that harmony doesn't quite include Cheyenne, does it?
Yeah.
Chief Cyrus makes an announcement.
Yeah, the chief. He calls for the strongest and most courageous fairies for a secret project.
And the sign is a feather under your pillow.
And Cheyenne, no feather.
Ouch.
And worse, she overhears the others whispering, hoping she wasn't chosen, saying they'd take her feather if she got one.
Oh, that's just awful.
Yeah. The source says Cheyenne's wings drooped a little at what she heard. She just cries, "Why? Why? Why me?"
You feel that pain.
Absolutely. Wishing you could just erase the thing that makes you different. She thinks about her spots, wishes they were gone.
But then, a turning point.
Yeah.
Chief Cyrus calls her to his tipi.
The tipi, a sacred place, right? With a ceremonial medicine bowl, talking sticks. Sounds important.
It signals something deeper is coming, and Cheyenne just lets it all out, cries, "I am a freak and I do not belong."
And the chief's response.
It's kind of stunning. He's shocked she feels that way, then says, "Creator provided great spirit to many different things. None of them are the same.
Wow.
Even those of us who look alike, talk alike, and think alike are all individuals."
That completely flips the script on being a freak.
Totally. Then he gives her this stone, a flat black stone with 3 points and crystal stripes. And he tells her,
You are unique, not a freak.
and if you insist on being called a freak, then you are a unique freak. Which is kind of brilliant.
Huh, I like that. A unique freak. And then the real core message. No need to be sad for being different or not allowing yourself to belong. For you belong to the earth and there is no greater acceptance.
Belonging to the earth itself, that's profound.
It changes something in her. Her heart flutters, her wings feel lighter. It's that moment of realizing belonging isn't just about fitting in with this group, it's more fundamental.
It's like the burden lifts.
Yeah.
And interestingly, she tells the chief about Sequoia being silent.
Yeah. And the chief finds that intriguing. He mentions Sequoia has not spoken since that time, hinting there's a bigger mystery around this tree.
Okay, so the mystery deepens. And this leads somewhere dramatic.
Oh, yeah. Cheyenne has this troubling dream about Sequoia talking, but she can't remember what was said.
That's frustrating.
So she goes to the tree, stands there, and just belts it out to the stars. I am here and I belong.
Whoa, just declaring it.
And bam, nature responds. Lightning boldly crashed, deep rolling thunder.
Seriously?
Yeah. And Sequoia finally speaks. Shouts, please stop Cheyenne!
So her declaration literally broke the silence.
It seems like it. And then a large twinkling of pixie dust appears on Sequoia's branches.
Pixie dust, what does it reveal?
A whole new tribe of fairies. And Cheyenne looks at them, and it's as if she were looking into a mirror.
No way. They look like her.
Exactly. Eyes perfectly brown, hair just right, and those wonderful dark spots, and their wings, all glowing in unison.
So, her spots.
Yeah.
They're not a flaw, they're
her heritage. These are the Redwood tribe fairies, her original family.
wow. Okay, my mind is kind of blown.
Right. And then Sequoia tells her everything. How she got to Willow.
Finally. What happened?
Many, many moons ago, back when the redwood forest was being cut down, a kind crow saved Sequoia.
Saved the tree.
But the crow mistook me as a redwood and plucked you up too. Cheyenne was just a tiny failing hiding under Sequoia's leaves.
So they were moved together, accidentally.
Transplanted together, yeah. Bound by this, like twist of fate. And the crow, always nearby, with its own family. More connections.
That's beautiful. An accident that led her home eventually. So the Redwood tribe shows up. How did they even find her?
Their chief, Tolowa, explains Sequoia had been sending out the message through her roots.
Through her roots, across the earth.
Loving vibrations reaching far across Mother Earth. They'd been traveling an eternity to find her.
That's incredible. Must have been some reunion.
Oh, yeah, a glorious group hug. And the Willow fairies, they see all this and just cry, realizing their meanness came from not understanding.
Blessings and lessons were received by all. That's nice.
Even the elves pop out, laughing, reminding everyone about honoring their own unique selves.
Huh. Love the pun.
And Willow fills with a new dance of belonging, the rhythm of love. It really shows how understanding bridges divides.
That theme of connection just keeps expanding.
Right.
And it connects to the real world, too, through Julia.
Yes, Julia, Chief Cyrus's wife, described as the most beautiful fairy, rainbow eyes, golden sparkle hair.
Sounds magical.
She had special magic, yeah.
Yeah.
Used hummingbird feathers and stardust she could call with her voice.
Cool.
But then she was called by the Star Nations to return to her Earthwalk as a wingless one, a human.
So she became human. In the Redwood Forest.
Right, before Cheyenne could even talk. And as a human, she grew the wings of a butterfly in human spirit.
That's a lovely phrase. What did she do as a human?
Something amazing. She remembered her fairy lessons in her dreams, listened to the trees, and found the courage
To do what?
to sit atop a giant redwood tree named Luna for over 2 years.
The years. In a tree. Without
Yeah.
touching the ground.
Feet never touched the soil. She endured helicopters, police hassling her, trying to keep food away.
That's unbelievable hardship.
But she did not give up. And that sacrifice, that stand, it saved 10 acres of the redwood forest.
Wow. Just wow. A true hero.
Absolutely. Her story, The Legacy of Luna, is presented as this incredible example of profound earth connection. It really drives home the importance of these ancient trees and their wisdom.
It shows that same spirit of unique purpose and courage, just in a different form. So, connecting back to Cheyenne, there's one more piece.
One more big revelation. Chief Tolowa tells Cheyenne she's not just found, she's crucial, a very important part of our family. with a special key to help all of us.
A special key. What does it unlock?
Their way home. He says without her, the Redwood tribe would be stuck on this Earthwalk forever.
How does she help?
Her unique spots and dots. They can map our way through the stars and align our entire tribe home to the star nations.
So her spots, the things she hated, are literally their star map.
Exactly. They lead to the universal bowl of stars and moons and suns, their next adventure. Her perceived flaw is their cosmic GPS.
That is poetic. And this journey is part of the plan.
The next step in the circle of life. A great honor. Like Julia, they have an important task to do there, but it's a great mystery.
And Cheyenne, how does she feel now?
Full of joy, everyone's celebrating her, cheering welcome home, total acceptance.
What a turnaround.
It really is. The Redwood fairies dance, their spots aligning with the actual stars above. Fairy dust falls.
Sounds magical.
And they fly off, one by one, along silver moonbeams. Cheyenne's the last to go, dancing, singing, smiles. Even Cheyenne this time.
She finally feels like she belongs, truly.
Completely. And Sequoia gives the final words, the ones that resonate through the whole story. Mitakuye oyasin. We are all connected in the sacred circle of life. May it ever be so.
Perfect ending. Brings it all full circle. So, wrapping this up, what are the big takeaways from this deep dive?
Well, I think the biggest one is about embracing what makes you unique. Your freakishness, as Cheyenne felt it, might actually be your uniqueness.
A superpower, almost.
Yeah, potentially. A strength that holds purpose, maybe not just for you, but for your whole community, your tribe. True belonging isn't about conforming. It's about finding where your authentic self is celebrated.
And that powerful connection to nature, right? The wisdom in trees, the earth itself is a source of belonging, plus the courage it takes to stand up for things, whether you're a tiny fairy
or a human activist, like Julia Butterfly Hill. It shows our differences aren't problems to be solved, they're unique opportunities to discover new and interesting ways. Your own journey can be a map for others.
Viewing difference as a pathway, not an obstacle.
Exactly. It reframes everything.
Okay, so we'll leave you, our listeners, with a final thought to chew on. How might your own unique spots and dots, your own perceived differences, actually be guiding you somewhere unexpected?
Towards a wider purpose, maybe. What ancient truths might be waiting for you to share on your Earthwalk?
And how can you contribute in your own unique way to that sacred circle of life? Something to think about.